Hello, good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing great. Just get some info in here really quick. Hello. It has been a while since I've been on an Amazon Live, so I am excited to be back here with you. I figured, we're going into, which is crazy, we're on the cusp of getting into those holiday months, which, like I said, it's kind of crazy to think about. This year has flown by, but it'll be here before we know it. So I figured, why don't I get back on my live stream business, and I have some great deals to share with you guys today. It's going to be kind of a little bit of home, a little bit of fashion. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you. That's going to be like one of my first finds here, are these Levi jeans that I'm wearing. So I will show you, hopefully you can see them okay, but they are extremely comfortable. Let me see if I can maybe tilt this down a bit to where you can see a little more of the jeans. But I have these in several different washes, and they are just fabulous. They're so comfortable. They have a good amount of stretch, but they're not stretchy enough to where they feel baggy or loose or like they're gonna fall down. So I really love these. They are a must-have in your closet for year-round, but especially with fall and winter coming up, I wear jeans a lot more often than I do any other time of the year. So these jeans are up to 60% off. They are, like I said, they come in a couple of different washes. The wash that I have on currently is this one here, this exact one. And like I said, some of these, it kind of depends on the size and the different wash, but some of them are up to 60% off. And I am wearing the size 24. These come in, let's see, up to a 32 long in some of the washes. So again, you'll just have to click on, your size to see which shades are available and then what the discount on that's going to be. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like pretty much all of them are on some kind of discount. I see, 43% off on the size 18 plus. So some amazing deals on these, and they hold up really well through washing and drying. I have had, like I said, I have several pairs of them. Same thing, I have a lot of the Levi shorts as well because they are just my all-time favorite, and they're actually comfortable. I have some of the jeans. This is another pair of the jeans, the low-rise jeans with the holes. I just find them to be the best quality, the longest lasting, and they just have the nicest fit in my opinion. So if you are in the market for jeans, you're definitely going to want to check out those deals because there are some really good ones on those, especially as we transition into fall. Next, I have a couple of little fashion deals that I haven't tried on myself yet, but actually ordered for myself, this cute little puff sleeve top. And I thought this would be a great piece to add to your closet. One, it's under $20 right now, but this is so easy to dress up casually, but you can also really dress this up for work or for church or for like a date night. That little puff sleeve on it just elevates it just enough to where you could do this casually or dress it up. And it is really soft. It also comes in, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 different colors. And it comes in sizes small through extra large. I have the small here. Extremely comfortable, very soft material. I've had this shirt before in a previous size, so I haven't tried this size on yet, but I think it'll be a cute fit. And it's long enough that you can tuck it, which is really nice too. So that is adorable. And again, comes in several different colors. This color is called the bright beige. And it looks like even on top of the 20% off, there's also an additional 10% off coupon that you can apply to. So great price on this, under $20. And then of course, here again is those Levi jeans that I'm wearing now. My favorites. So comfortable and up to 60% off, which is cuckoo bananas. Now, this has been a bestseller for years on my Amazon storefront, and I personally own it in several different colors. It is just one of those little easy pieces to have in your closet. It looks adorable, and it's perfect for, I haven't even gotten to these colors yet, guys. That's how many of these I have. I have green, yellow, blue, purple, gray, black. I have so many, and I actually got some of these brighter colors not too long ago. But I have the extra small, and they are adorable on. They have the built-in shorts. So this is that romper dress that you see all over. It is like the Free People inspired, very soft, has the pockets on the side, and it does have the adjustable straps as well. And there's a great price on these too today. I believe they're like running under 20, $19.99. So again, sometimes just depends on the size and the color that you pick. But there is some beautiful colors in these. This is the purple pink that I have right here. And then there is like a brighter pink that I have down there. Again, I have like the purple, the blue, so comfortable. You'll see these all the time on your feed because so many people love them. They're great for traveling. They're great for lounging. They're great for like school pickup drop off, sporting events. They're just phenomenal. They're even great for like walking around theme parks because they have the built-in shorts, but you stay nice and cool, and it's that soft cottony material. Let's see. Yeah, there's 5% spandex in it too, so it does have plenty of stretch, and it's just a pull on. You can machine wash and dry. Again, I cannot say enough good things about this little romper dress. It's cute for vacation too. And I will say, I do feel it runs a little big. So like I said, I have the extra small in these, and I'm actually able to adjust them to make them tighter. So I would say you could probably go down a size in these because I'm generally a small. So I would say you could size down if you don't want it to be, too oversized or anything. How are we doing? I'd love to know where you're watching from if you're tuning in. And I would love for you to click the follow button if you haven't already. My goal is going to be to try to do this on Sundays and Tuesdays going forward, whenever I can. So make sure you're following so you get notified. Watching in Missouri, these designer inspired sunglasses, I could not believe when I saw these. They look exactly like the Miu Miu designer sunglasses. Greenwood Lake, New York, Southern Indiana. Let me show you what these sunglasses look like, the designer version of them. Eastern Tennessee, we're neighbors. So here is the Miu Miu. These are $518 for the actual designer ones. If I can exit out of here. And you can see they even have the design on the side, just like these. And you get both of them for under $15. So, I'm not too bougie about sunglasses. I have one nice pair of Louis Vuitton sunglasses, but I am pretty good at losing them or breaking them. So I just didn't feel the need to buy, a ton of expensive sunglasses. So these are a great way to get that designer inspired look at a fraction of the cost. Both pairs under $15 right now. Normally they're $16.99. So you get both pairs a little under $15, and you get that totally designer inspired feel without breaking the bank. Normally over $500 a piece, which is bananas. So those have been a really popular seller as well. And they're lightweight, comfortable. What part of Tennessee are you in? Terry, I'm pretty close to there. I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. Another pair of sunglasses. They are 36% off. And I am sharing these because I get a lot of questions every time I wear them. Under $13. They are filthy from wearing them at the beach recently. Very easy to clean. Richmond, Virginia. I love these. I always get so many compliments on them, and I think they're so cute. Under $14. And oh, you have family in Maggie Valley, Asheville, and Aga. Okay, so definitely around my parts. They're normally $20 on sale for under 13. And you can see on here, there is a ton of different like color combinations to choose from. There's some really pretty pink. I have the green with the kind of pinkish red finish right there. They have, neutral colors if that's more your thing. But I do love some of these the different fun lenses. So that's those. Jersey Shore. I've never been to New Jersey. That is a place I have never been. The Viral Bra, amazing seamless bra. I have this bra in a ton of different colors and styles. Just anything from this brand, honestly, is fabulous. They are so soft, totally wireless, which is amazing. They have great stretch, great support. And one of my favorite parts is this big stretchy band. It's nice and soft. It's wide. These are under $20 right now at 30% off. And they come in sizes, let's see, they have all different colors for skin tones, extra small to 3X large. For reference, I have the small, and I'm a 32 double D. So I can do a 34D, 34 double D, 32 double D. I'm kind of anywhere in that range. And I have the small and it fits wonderfully. So comfortable. I cannot recommend enough. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've talked about these bras probably 300 times. And they also have the extra hooks on the back, so you get some extra hooks that you can use. And I love how wide this is. You're not trying to grab this tiny little strap back there. It has a nice wide band and a nice wide hook strap, so you're not having to feel around all over the place. And I prefer the 3 hooks over 2 hooks, just personally. I feel like it's not as tight and doesn't dig in my back. But these if you need a new bra, just trust me on these. I think you'll love them. They are amazing. Then we have, this is by far one of my most used products of all time. I recently just bought another one because my last one I had for years and it was just getting pretty used and I needed a new one. And they're very inexpensive, so I grabbed another one. And this is a bladeless facial hair remover, so you can just turn it on. Obviously, when I normally do this, I do it without makeup. But it uses 0 blades. And it gets all that peach fuzz, all those stinking chin hairs that I can't be alone here with the chin hair problem. And it just collects it all in this little chamber, and then it is super easy to clean out. But it's incredible, works really well. It doesn't dry your skin out. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. And I use this, I'd say probably once a week. And it just takes care of all that peach fuzz all over the place. Let's see. I was trying to see reviews on it. Yeah, over 4,000 reviews with a 4.3 star rating. There's some other brands of it too, but this one is inexpensive and it's the one that I just recently purchased. Pain-free and precise. Mini facial hair trimmer, features 18 karat gold plating and LED light, removing hair with precision, no nicks or pains. Specifically designed for face and upper lower lip, cheeks, chin, and neck. I have also used it in between my eyebrows and underneath my eyebrows too. So this is by far one of the things I've used more than anything else I've ever purchased. And consistently use. It's not one of those things, you'll use once. I use mine all the time. Thank you for following, Lauren. I really appreciate it. Now, the Laneige lip glaze craze. I love you know, all the products I've tried from Laneige. They have like the sleeping mask and some different lip balms, but this is the Glaze Craze Gloss. And y'all, when I tell you, it smells like dessert. 30% off right now. And the one I have right here is Sugar Glaze. I have another one too. I think it's in my purse, and it's the pink one. It smells, oh, it literally smells just like a brown sugar, like coffee cake brown sugar. Oh, it's so good. And I love the applicator on it. And it gives you just a touch of color and a ton of gloss. These are, I'd say, my most used lip gloss for sure. And I kind of want a few more of the colors. Like I want the cinnamon sugars, the next one I've been eyeing. But like I said, they have a maple, raspberry jam, peach. I have strawberry sprinkles and sugar glaze are the two that I have. Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much for following. And these are fabulous. And 30% off right now. They're normally $22, under $16 right now. Like I said, this is the shade Sugar Glaze. But you can see it gives you just a hint of color. Not too much, but it gives you a lot of gloss. And it smells like dessert. I don't know how they do it, but it smells just like dessert. I did link a couple of great legging deals for you as well. I haven't pulled out, during summer, I just keep like 3 or 4 pairs of leggings in my drawer for workouts and stuff, but I haven't unpacked all my like fall leggings and all that, but I do own these. I actually have 2 pairs of them and I love them. $14.99 today. They are 50% off. I love the flare on them. They look so cute, not only for working out with sneakers, but they look adorable with like your Ugg boots or whatever boots you like, the cozy ones. Like a big sweater with these and your cozy wozy boots. Love, love, love. Or like the Ugg Tasmans, 50% off. Great quality. I've washed and dried mine a zillion times. They have over 29,000 ratings with an average of 4.3 stars. And they do have a 28-inch seam or a 30-inch inseam available. But again, 50% off. They have the tummy control and they're high-waisted. Love. Cannot recommend these enough. And I cannot believe that price, under $20 today. Another great deal if you prefer the colorful koala. These are a little less flared. But you can actually almost even dress these up for like work with a nice top and some heels. You could almost get away with these for like work pants. They just have that nice boot cut. It's not too flared and it's not tight like a legging. These are 20% off. And I would say these are the most, I would say, comparable to Lululemon in my opinion. Just the material of them, the colors that they come in, very, very similar, and they are 20% off today. I'm going to pull out my next find. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen me post this and talk about this, my stair stepper. And I hate that. Let me move this down a little bit. See if that's better. I have to move it a little more further back. But, I mean, technically you'd want it this way, like if I was going to face you. But you can see it's easy to fold up. And it's lightweight. I carried it right up the stairs. But you just get on and so you can get your steps in. I will say, it is killer on your glutes. If you use it properly, you will really feel it on your glutes. And it's 35% off right now. It's normally $149, under $100 today. And the way I described putting this together, because if I can't put something together quickly and easily, it's not for me. I don't like having to take a ton of time to put things together. This took me, I think it was 3 T-Pain songs to put together. Very easy. And like I said, you get a killer butt workout, but it also works the back of your thighs. Oh, my grocery order's here. And then it has a little counter right there. I don't really even use it. I just do my Apple Watch and track like indoor walk or stepping, the stair stepper, but easy to fold up. Bada bing, bada boom. And great price. I think this might be on a lightning deal. I'll have to check, but it's under 100 today. 35% off. And it does come with the 3 AA or AAA batteries that you need. But yeah, I love mine. And I haven't seen it at that low of a price. So that's a plus too. I am going to just grab my groceries and bring them inside because I do have some cold stuff. So let me grab that. In the meantime, I'm going to get... Gonna leave you guys with the stair stepper and then also the walking pad. If you don't have one yet, you'll love having one, especially in the winter. Just trust me, I use mine almost every day. Back to business. Back to business, little girl. Come on. Come on. So the walking pad, if you don't have one, highly recommend. It's a great way to get your steps in, especially when it's cold outside and you don't want to do your walks or on those rainy days. Super easy to move around. I just keep mine, usually I use my standing desk. I'll raise it up and then just put the walking pad under there so I can use it while I walk. And it is on sale for 25% off today, so that's bringing it in at right at 90 bucks. And these are like no setup. You can just plug it in and start walking. It's great. Another one, if you've followed me on Instagram for a while, you've seen me talk about or show my weighted vest. So a great way to just burn more calories. It just intensifies your workout or your walk. I usually just wear it when I'm walking. So just it says enhanced strength training, boosting your workout, helps you burn more calories, achieving your goals faster. And I just use mine, like I said, when I'm walking. It has this little spot in the back. So whenever I wear it, you just clip it on. And then I just put my phone back here. And then if I need it, I can just pull this up, grab my phone out, and keep going. But if you want a way, especially during, like I said, the colder months, if you're going to do, that's usually when we kind of cut back, on workouts. Well, I shouldn't speak for everybody. That's usually when I kind of cut back because you don't want to leave the house, and go to the gym. So getting like a stair stepper, a walking pad, and your weighted vest, amazing way to keep active and keep working towards achieving your goals, even during the winter and even from home. So like right now you could get like under $250. You could get the walking pad, the stair stepper, and a weighted vest today and have like everything you need to hit your goals. The Beat Studio, I always like to throw these on there if I happen to notice that they're on sale because they make a great gift. And if you don't have any, I highly recommend them. They're fabulous. I've had mine for years. I have the old Beats and I have a set of these and I have like the big Beats. But these, I would say, I like these better because they don't fall out of my ears. My like AirPods, I'm sorry, I have AirPods and then Beats like these and then the bigger ones. But my AirPods fall out of my ears a lot. So I do prefer these. And they are 41% off today. Like I said, though, they make a great gift, a great birthday gift, anniversary gift, or you can save them and gift them during the holidays. So it's always nice to grab them when they're on sale. Then a couple of little home deals here. These shower organizers are always a big seller on my storefront. They come in a 5-pack, and you don't have to use all of them. You can just use the ones you need. But 55% off today, making it under $20 for all 5 of them. They are rust proof, and you don't have to drill anything. They are, let's see, I believe they just stick with like a backing. Yeah, they come with the backing, and then you can just stick them on there. So you could even split these up. You know, if you don't need all 5 in one shower, you could split them up if you have multiple showers, but you get all 5 of them for under $18 today. And they do come in other colors. There's gold, there's green, there's black. There is like a dark gray. So I always like to include some stuff like that just because it's one of those things you don't really think about, and then you're like, wow, that would actually be really handy. And they have over 37,000 reviews with 4.5 stars. If you're not following me yet, I would love if you would click the follow button and follow along, because I'm going to try to do more as we go into the holidays. Thank you, Julie, so much. Now, I did forget to grab this out of my refrigerator, but I do have this. It works for up to 10 years, and it's a refrigerator deodorizer. So you just stick it in your fridge, and it sucks up all of the like stinky smells, or if there's anything strong, like if you have garlic or onions in your fridge, it helps to absorb those smells, which keeps the rest of your food and your refrigerator smelling, keeps the food fresher longer, and just kind of eliminates those smells from your fridge. It is more effective than the baking soda idea, and you don't need to buy as many because this lasts you 10 years. It is unscented. It doesn't need plugged into anything. Let's see, advanced catalytic decomposition technology decomposes harmful gases into water molecules, eliminates the odor at the source, maintaining a fresh, odorless refrigerator, and keeps your food fresher longer. A decade-long service life with high efficiency serves you as long as 10 years with no need for any replacement. So you don't, it reduces waste, and you don't have to keep changing out like baking soda. So glad I caught you. I often, you know what? I do too, Jessica. And I was going through some of my content recently and just freshening things up. And I was like, I haven't been live on Amazon in a while. TMW Callie, I see you. Thank you so much for following. This knife set I don't personally own, but it always catches my eye. One, because it's really pretty, and because of the price, 64% off. It does have over 1,000 reviews, and it has a 4.8. Let's see, anti-rust coating, dishwasher safe, 6 blade guards, and it's a 13-piece set. And it looks like there is some additional coupons you can add as well. So even though it doesn't have a ton of reviews, I mean, it has over 1,000. The 4.8 rating gives me high hopes. 64% off, under $20. Great, time for you if you need to replace your knives. This also makes another great gift or wedding present. We are going into like fall wedding season too, so keep that in mind. Under $20, and nobody's got to know. Great little gifts like these to keep on hand. You never know when you're going to need a gift. I've learned that the hard way over the years. Next is my new robot vac that I'm loving, and it's 56% off. I had one back in the day, and let me tell you, I was using it upstairs, and it got old, and I think it started to lose its memory a little bit, because it normally could sense the stairs and wouldn't go towards it, but it didn't do that this time. So it rolled down the stairs through the drywall. I had a hole in my wall. It was a whole thing. But this one I've been using downstairs, and then I did use it upstairs today, and I just put a little, like, something to block the stairway, and it goes right around it. But it is great. It's very quiet, and I like the cleaning chamber on this one a lot more than the other one I had. I had the Eufy before, and it's great, but I just didn't know there was, other options with different chambers. So that is just what it picked up from downstairs and upstairs today, which is really disturbing. Great. But it has this, you just pull this little spot open, and then you stick this right in here. And I will start it just so you can hear it. It's not very loud at all. And then when it's done, it just goes right back to its base to recharge. You don't have to do anything. It'll just go right back to its little base to start recharging. So that's the sound of it. And under $100 today. Another great gift idea. Let me just, you do your thing, dude. I'm right here. Stay right here. It's just with 2 cats and then now a dog, it's like I found myself vacuuming several times a day, and I was like, all right, there's gotta be, you know, let me just get another robot vac. And it does a great job. Picks up like the big pieces of dog food and everything. This Space Aid storage organizer, so I had one of these and it doesn't fit in my drawers now. My house is really small, so it didn't fit in my drawers. But if you have big kitchen drawers, great way to organize your like Ziplocs, your aluminum foil or whatever. Let me see. Oh no, this is just for Ziplocs. But I love that idea. We don't really use a lot of Ziplocs either in my house because we're not like packing lunches and all that. But if I know some of you moms and dads out there have like a drawer or a space dedicated strictly to Ziplocs. This backpack is hands down one of the best things I bought this year. So I went to Nicaragua in July a couple weeks ago, and I had to cross, when you cross the border from Costa Rica to Nicaragua, you actually have to walk like through the streets into the passport offices and everything. So you're rolling, you know, your luggage and all of that. And I was like, how can I make this easier? I don't want to bring a giant, you know, checked bag with me. And also just going through customs and all that with all that baggage is just a pain in the butt. So I got this backpack and I was like, we'll see, you know, how much can it really hold? You guys, I brought a checked bag or a carry-on suitcase, like a small carry-on suitcase. And that's all I brought for a week in Nicaragua. And this held all of my clothes plus way more. So it has a spot for all of your clothing in here. So these unbuckle to give you more space. So you can open it up. You have all this room for your clothes. And then you can buckle them in so they stay in place. Sorry. And then you have storage over here for, you know, knickknacks, whatever. So you have all of that space. Then you have another huge pocket back here where you can I put my laptop back there. It had like has a laptop sleeve. I put my Kindle in there. I put all of my like electronic stuff, but you can fit a ton of stuff back here as well. And then it has even more storage space up here. So this opens up. You have a wet dry pocket up here, another wet pocket back here in case you have anything like liquidy that you want to stick in there. More storage here and more storage here. I was blown away and I could not believe how much I was able to fit in here. As you can see, I have like my hand sanitizer, just stuff I needed to grab quickly. Oh, and then it has another pocket back here, and that's where I kept like my money and my passport, so it was towards my back. It also comes with some extra little packing cubey things. And then you have you can carry it like this. This thing is amazing. If you travel a lot, like I get such joy out of finding things like this. It has a pocket for your water bottle on the side, and it stretches. So I was able to fit my like big Awala bottle in there, so you can stick it in there and it stretches out. And then it has the pocket. So if this isn't like super full, you can just buckle these, but you can also unbuckle them if you need more space. And then you can carry it like this. You can carry it like this. It has the backpack straps, and then it also has the carrying slip right here. So like on my carry-on bag, I just slipped this over the handle and I didn't even have to carry it. I just pushed it around on top of my suitcase. This is one of the best things I've ever purchased, for sure. So if you travel a lot or you're looking to downsize when you're traveling with the amount of bags you take, trust me, get this. And then of course the packing cubes I have a ton of, and these are 42% off, and I believe it's an 8-pack. Let me throw these back in here for my next adventure. But I love this bag. Another great gift too, if you have students or family that travels often, that makes an excellent gift idea as well. Couple of little things that I have been using a lot this summer in my beach bag. So these little portable fans, these are 15% off for the pack of 2. I was shocked at how high this gets. And they come in a pack of 2, like I said. They hold a charge for a long time, and they are so incredibly lightweight. I mean, they weigh nothing, and you can just recharge them. So these are great to have. We brought them to the baseball game with us, brought them to the beach with us. Great for the pool, great for the car if you get like kind of car sick. I do, so I like to have just cool air on me. Great for amusement parks, the beach, the pool. So many different times you can use these. And they're under $12 for the 2-pack. 52% off these cooling towels. Now, if you're taking a trip to, like I said, like an amusement park, a baseball game, we used these at the ball game as well. We went to a Braves game in July and it was roasting. So these are cooling towels. They come in a set of 4. And I brought one for my fiance. His sister just had a baby. So while she was out on the beach, we wrapped one of these around her neck too, just to keep her cool. And you just get it wet and then it stays cool for hours. And these come in a set of 4 for under $13 today. They're 52% off. Great for camping, working out. So let's see. Hyper evaporated breathable mesh material makes it easy to activate the chilling towel when you simply soak, wring out, and snap it. So yeah, it doesn't have to be soaking wet. You just get it wet, wring it out, and then wear it like that. Great for golfers. Anybody who's outside a lot or in the heat, these are great. And I was really surprised how well they worked. The mosquito repellent bands, I'm down to my last one. I just found it in my backpack right there. These were a lifesaver in Costa Rica and in Nicaragua. But I keep them I'm going to buy more and just keep them at home for even in the backyard, because the bugs have been really bad here this year. I don't know about where y'all live, but the bugs have been quite torturous here this year. So these are bug repellent bands. They are infused with essential oil and just helps to keep the mosquitoes away. They have geranium oil, lemongrass, and citronella oil. Hey, it was just the vacuum. They have, what was I about to say? Citronella oil, yeah. But you just wear this and it lasts for up to 4 hours. So, and they come in a pack, I think, of 10. Yeah, 10 pack. Over 30,000 reviews, average of 4.1 stars, and there's an extra couple of coupons that you can apply as well, so they're under $10 today. Great for camping too. This wagon is a must. We have one like it. It's at our house right now, but great for beach trips. Just get yourself a wagon if you don't already have one. It makes carrying your stuff down to the beach so much easier. And so much less of a hassle. The beach sand remover, another amazing find. Not that I found it, but I mean another amazing find someone else found, and I got it and was blown away. So this it's almost like a little bit of powder in there. So you just tap it and it will just wipe away sand from everywhere on your body. And it almost leaves you with kind of this little, see? Like powdery finish so that you don't feel sticky or itchy. It's kind of like putting chafing powder on, if you know what I mean. So I've just used it like all over the inside of my legs, underneath my knees, anywhere that I wanted to go ahead and get all of the sand off me. I'm not a huge sand person. So like when I'm sitting reading, I mean, if I'm playing in the sand with, you know, the kids, whatever. But if I'm sitting there reading, I can't stand the feeling of just having sand all over me. So this was great. And everybody was using it. We had 2, 4, 6, 8 adults, 2 kids at the beach, and we were all using this, and it worked so well. And it is under $10. That is on a lightning deal though. So it's 43% claimed, 50% off. And let's see, reviews. Only 300 reviews, but 4.3 stars. I think there's some other brands of it too that may be a little more expensive. This little Simply Modern bag, this is kind of like a mini bog bag, and I don't have that one. I do have the mini bog. But if you're looking for a cute, affordable option, I do have the big Simply Modern one, and it's great. It works just like the bog bag. It looks like the bog bag. And this one is normally $79. It's on sale for $59 today, and there are other colors. This is another great gift idea too, especially if you have like water lovers, you know, family members that go to the beach a lot, or friends that go to the beach or the lake a lot. Fabulous product. Love it. How are we doing? Everybody doing good? Are we doing good? I'll drop my Instagram down here too, in case you want to follow me over there. I post lots of fun videos and daily deals, things like that. All right, moving on. The Funky Monkey sandals, love these. They have a little bit of a platform on them. Mine get a lot of wear, as you can see. And I just keep these by my front door. They're kind of my like running, you know, back and forth out to the mailbox or the driveway, up to the pool. But you know, if I'm sitting out in the yard, but they get a lot of wear, and they are 25% off right now. Great, like waterproof shoes, great for the beach, the pool, the lake. Over 49,000 reviews with a 4-star rating. And there is like a ton of colors, a ton. And different patterns too, but like look at all of the color options. And there's different, like those are kind of shimmery. There's all different, all kinds of fun ones. I know the sand remover thing is great, right? This padded tank, I'm sure you've seen people talking about because they are really great. This has built-in padding, and I will say I've washed and dried it. Didn't have to adjust the padding at all. So it is a double-lined ribbed tank, and then it has the padding built in, like I said. It is 51% off today, and you can take the padding out if you want. There's a spot here where you can remove the padding. But even after washing and drying, you know, a lot of times they'll fold up. I didn't have to mess with that at all. So another great little addition to your closet if you like stuff that's comfortable, easy, and you don't really have to think about. You can just kind of throw it on. 51% off, and again, there's tons of colors in that. I linked the, I added the glaze craze that I have, this one. Even though I mentioned it earlier, but in case you weren't here, this gloss is so good, smells amazing. I have the Sugar Craze is the one I just used, and it literally smells like a brown sugar coffee cake, delicious dessert. And they don't go on sale very often. I don't know that I've seen them go on sale that often. Now this is like a random one of those things that you're like, why would she include this? But guys, these are a game changer. When it comes to cleaning, you can get like I mean, all around, like, this is a new one, so if you're like, oh, I can't believe you're touching that, it's fine. This is a new one, but you can get, you know, in the crevice of showers, bath, the toilet, sinks. Like, this thing is awesome if you want to deep clean and you want to get in all of those hard to reach little crevices and places that need a really fine brush in them. You would be amazed what has come out of my, like, shower creases and like around the toilet. It's really good for that. So these come with, I think, 3 of them. Yeah, for under $7 right now, 34% off. If you like to clean or you need to clean, get these. They will change your cleaning routine, I promise. Same with these, the washing machine cleaners. I keep these on stacked. I keep them on, what's the word I'm thinking of? I keep them stacked. I keep them on deck. That's the phrase I was looking for. Keep them on deck. I love these. I use them once a month. You just throw it in, run a cleaning cycle. Keeps your washing machine looking and smelling fresh. And under $10. And let's see, they have over 2,200 reviews, 4.5 stars. This is a 24 pack, so 1 year supply. So you could use them up to twice a month. But it'll keep it's septic safe too. It'll keep your washing machine just nice and fresh. These I added because I have them in my cart right now. When I was down in my kitchen last night, I was like, God, you know, I wish I went down to make tea and I was like, I have to turn on all the bright lights and I was feeling so cozy. And I was like, I really wish that I had just a little lamp down here, but I don't want, you know, cords all over the place. I hate like cords showing everywhere. So these are cordless LED table lamps. Come in a set of 2. And I think these would be perfect to add in a bathroom or, like I said, in the kitchen somewhere. I've seen people put them in their showers. I don't know why you would need it, but I guess it would make it more relaxing. So I'm going to grab these. I've seen a lot of people post about them and they're on sale, 29% off. And there is other colors. There's like a bronze and black, nickel and beige. And then I just have the bronze and beige in my cart. But yeah, these would be, I love the cordless aspect of it. And these would be a nice way to keep my kitchen like cozy in the evening. Not all the bright lights, but so I can still see. I added this on because I buy this anyway and noticed it was on sale. So I actually just got this in day before yesterday. 24% off and it is under 13 bucks. Just something, if you're going to buy it anyway, it's a good way to just bundle them and save a couple dollars. So I threw that on there. And then the silverware drawer organizer. These are just a couple of little house finds, these next couple. But this is for organizing your silverware. It is silicone and it is 46% off. So it does come in other colors if you are needing something to reorganize your utensils. Has a lot more space than most, and has over 19,000 reviews, average 4.7 stars. And I just looked on here, so it's 46% off. Then there's an additional 50%, an additional 20%. There's no way that's right. Let me look. I just added it to my cart to see. Yeah. So you're looking at under 10 bucks for that. Under sink storage, if you follow me, you know that I have these under all of my sinks. Great way to keep everything organized. Great way to maximize space, especially if you have smaller, living space or cabinets, which I do. So I love to be able to maximize my space as much as possible. And this is a great way to be able to see everything you have without having to dig everything out. So these come in a 2-pack. I have these under my bathroom sinks in both the guest and my bathroom, as well as underneath the kitchen sink. And that is, I would say, if you're going to put one anywhere, that's a great place for one. It allows me to see, like, I can't tell you how many times in the past I've bought like another carpet cleaner or another, Windex because I couldn't see all my stuff and I didn't pull it all out. So I can actually see everything I have, and then I can just reach in there, grab what I need, and everything stays organized. and I'm not having to fight around a bunch of junk under my sink. But I do love this under the bathroom sink too, especially if you're like me and you have, you know, creams and lotions and potions and makeup and skincare and lotion and oils and all that stuff. Great way to keep all of that organized. And then this watch charger. This is a little portable magnetic watch charger. I have mine right here. So you can just plug it in, put your watch on, and it charges it. I just like mine. And it is $11. It's 21% off. Ooh, I need to dust in here. And then I did link just a towel deal because, I mean, I just recently got new towels, and those things you kind of forget about, and then you're like, when's the last time I bought new towels? Sorry, that Fresca keeps making me burp. Especially if you are like me and you have white towels. I had mine for a while and was like, all right, I really need to replace these towels. So that's a good deal on those. They are 46% off and they have great reviews. So that is my haul for you today. I will get some more stuff together to do one on Tuesday, but I would love if you follow me so you can get reminded, or you can go back and watch, you know, the live streams. If you miss them, you can watch the replays. So make sure you check out, in the meantime, the rest of my Amazon storefront. There's lots of nice collages there. I try to do some lists every now and then with some daily deals, and I'm constantly adding to it. So make sure you check that out. Head over to my Instagram and check out my feed there. It is at but yeah, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging in there. Hi, Patricia. Thank you so much for following. And thank you to everybody that followed during the stream. That is amazing. So hopefully I will see you guys really soon. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.